Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Now, if you're a new player watching this, please be very careful about a couple of things that I'm going to warn you guys, especially new players, mistakes that you guys do. But let's talk about something that you guys may not know. Right now, if you play Nikke, you know, right, that we have dailies every single day. Alright, so dailies, you can access it right here by clicking on this button right here, right? You click on this button, and then you can access your dailies and your weeklies, right? But right now, during the 1.5 anniversary event, we have this particular event called the Last Kingdom. And inside the Last Kingdom, there's one more dailies that you have to claim. Two more dailies actually. A lot of players might not know this. I want to make this video just to warn you guys. One more dailies can be accessed right here, as you can see. So this is going to be the exclusive 1.5 anniversary dailies. You need to play the event every day for the story, and then you come here and, you know, do the relevant stuff. I've already done mine, as you can see, right? So advise Nikke, you know, clear the story stage, send social point, etc. However, one thing that some of you might not know is there is one more dailies inside the mini game for 1.5 anniversary, and that's going to be the exclusive mini game, the tower defense game mode. Alright, so make sure you guys do all three dailies. You gotta do like the regular dailies, the event dailies, and the mini game dailies that you can access right here. Alright, click on this mission. Alright, some of you guys might have missed it on day one, so I'm going to warn you guys, this is going to be a 20-day event. Come here and do all of this, right? You gotta build one tower, defeat 5 enemies, use burst skill once, deploy Nikke once. Alright, make sure you guys claim all of this. Quite a lot of rewards right here actually. Like, look at this. Alright, this is going to be very helpful in pushing your account even further. Alright, alongside with the challenge mode as well. So make sure you guys are aware of that. So 3 dailies to do throughout in the 1.5 anniversary event. So let's jump into the video. Now, first up, let's talk about pulling for characters, right? If you guys are new to the game, welcome. You know, anything Nikke related, you know, I'm your guy. You can ask me any questions in the comment section below. Feel free to join my Discord if you guys want more help, right? But let's talk about what you want to prioritize as a new player. We're going to talk about Kilo in this particular video, right? So you're going to get one free Kilo. Now, this Kilo is going to be a free character that you basically obtain just by logging in, right? You get Kilo with the 10 tickets. Okay, so first up, we are getting free Kilo and free 10 pulls. In this game, in Nikke, the biggest gate for all the players out there is the 160 gate. So what is this 160 gate? Basically, once you reach level 160, you cannot progress further unless you have 5 characters. And I mean it, 5 characters, 5 SSR characters, limit break 3, so that you can basically slot them in your synchro slot in the outpost, right? In the outpost, there's this thing called a synchro slot. You need to put them SSR, it has to be SSR character. SR characters cannot do that, alright? So once you do that, then you can go past level 160. That's going to be the gate for a lot of players, alright? Especially new players, they are not aware of this. So the sooner you find out about this, the better it is for you because you can prepare for it. Now, joining the game during anniversary is going to be a big bonus for you guys because you get one limit break 3 character for free, and that's going to be Kilo. Now, what is limit break 3? Limit break 3 meaning that you have the main character and you got the 3 dupes, 3 stars. For example, you can see this character right here, Blong. I have 3 stars right here. This is a limit break 3 Blong. And then you can see this character, A2 collab character during the near collaboration. FOMO, you can't get her anymore. Just kidding. Hopefully the collab reruns soon, right? But this is going to be a limit break 3 characters. 2B, alright. Also a collab character. So you can see right here, limit break 3. So you want to get one main copy alongside with 3 dupes, right? 3 dupes. Now, for Kilo, how do you get her dupes, right? Basically, you get one for free. If you go to the event, you cannot get it yet as of the time of me recording this video, I believe, for the other 2, but you can get one more by logging into the 3rd day. So, the first one is going to be right here. So by the way, in this map, there's this thing where you can claim these particular items that you can find, the relics, shiny little pieces. You can basically look at this thing, like right here you can see 4 out of 5. That means there's one more that I need to find around the map. Usually you will see that thing shining around. So 1 Kilo dupe can be obtained right here in the login stamp. So it will be given to you in the form of a selector. You basically get to choose right here. You can see day 3. Alright, I'm going to claim my day 2 one. Day 3 is going to be this thing, 1.5 year anniversary Nikke selection box. You can see this is going to be a selector that allows you to pick between REI and Kilo. Now, you can see, right? So this is going to be where you obtain the first copy of the Kilo you know, selector thing if you want to get one more dupe. So now you can get Kilo to limit break 1, and then the other 2 has to be obtained from the story 2. Alright, completing the story 2. So the event is going to be divided into 2 parts. You can see right now we have access to story 1, right? Story 1, you can click on here. So this is going to be the story 1. You can finish it up for now. And then story 2 will be available next week. So story 2, you can see if I click on story 2, it will say 2nd of May. That is when the story 2 will come. Okay, so story 2 will be divided into 2 parts. Alright, so there will be a normal and hard mode. So you can look at that under the mission right here. Alright, we're going to bring up the mission under the challenge mode. So if I scroll down, you can see completing story, normal story 2 is going to give you one of these. And then one more is hard. There. Complete hard story 2 is going to complete one more of this. Now, I do advise you guys to play actively. If you guys just started recently, please be active because the hard story 2 is going to be kind of hard actually. If you are new and you just started and you are slacking a little bit, you're like level 60, level 70, you won't be able to beat the hard stage because the hard stage is a little bit more challenging. Make sure you are at least like, I would say at least level 100 to be safe so that you can beat the hard in the story 2 to be able to get this. So a lot of players in the previous anniversary, what they did is they played super casually. They couldn't beat the hard stage. So they ended up getting their characters up to limit break 2 but not limit break 3. So they end up hurting themselves because they could have gotten past the 160 gate way easier, but they end up hurting themselves because of that. If any of you guys have done that mistake before, let me know in the comment section below, because every time I read that I'm like, oh man, you should have pushed a bit more. But yeah, it's not the end of the world though, because Kilo can still be obtained. You can still get the dupe from the mileage shop. So let's talk a little bit more about this, right? As a new player, so remember you need 5 characters limit break 3. Now you can easily get Kilo to limit break 3 by doing all of this, right? You get 1 free copy and then get 3 more of this selector. Or you can pick REI and then go from there. Now should you pick REI? This is something that I do get asked a lot because in this selector we do have Kilo and REI. Now REI is going to be a character that is no longer available to obtain in the gacha. Alright, she is a unique character that was given out for free during the 0.5 anniversary last year. So if you didn't play last year, you started recently afterwards, you cannot get her, right? She's not available in the gacha, you cannot pull for her. There's no way to get her outside of this particular selector. So she's pretty much a limited character in a way. So you gotta ask yourself, do you want to get 1 copy of REI, right? That's something that you have to think carefully as well, because now we have a selector that allows you to pick between Kilo and REI. So if you have like limit break 2 or limit break 1 REI previously, if you joined last year in the 0.5 year anniversary, and you know you're lacking like 1 copy or 2 copy to get the REI to limit break 3 to help you push past the 160 gate, then you can use this selector to do that for REI, right? The truth is, both REI and Kilo, you can buy their spare body from the shop. Alright, let's go to there. Let's go to the shop. And then we'll talk a little bit more about this. Now, what am I talking about? What is a spare body? Let me show you guys. Alright, we go to the shop. And then we go to the... So, mileage shop. You can see there are 2 different things, right? One is the gold mileage ticket that you can use for PT. This is basically the Nikke's PT system. One more is the silver mileage ticket, where every time you do the wishlist pulls or the standard banner pulls, you're going to get this currency that you can use to obtain silver mileage ticket. Now you can see right here, you can buy characters spare body. Now what the heck is a spare body? Spare body is a character's dupe. Alright, you basically use it to dupe. Alright, so for example, if I buy this particular Kilo spare body, alright, I can basically use it to dupe. But it's only a spare body. It's not a character. So basically, if someone plays the game 2 months later, they didn't get Kilo, the character, and they come here and buy the spare body, it's gonna do nothing because it's just a spare body. If you don't have the main character, it's not gonna do anything for you. So if you come here and you see Liter spare body, if I buy this but I don't own Liter as a character, I will never be able to use the spare body. Alright, it will just be in your inventory rotting. So keep in mind, this is not the character, this is a spare body. So both Kilo's spare body and REI's spare body are here. Now, mine is not appearing here, but mine appeared yesterday. So this spare body, if you guys are not aware, they rotate every single day. So today I get Snow White Innocent Days, I got Privati, I got Sugar, I got Vesti. You can check with your account as well if you're watching this. Like everyone's one will be different. Alright, everybody's spare body will be different and it rotates through different rotation. Now, back to the topic of REI and Kilo selector, right? So if you are picking the REI versus Kilo, REI spare body does appear right here. You can basically get REI spare body. But the only way for you to get REI as a character is in that selector. So that's where you gotta decide carefully. Alright, as a new player, you gotta think, do you want to get REI? If you get REI, it's going to slow down your progression in the game because you might not be able to get your Kilo to limit break 3 immediately, right? So that means you're going to have a Kilo limit break 2 and then you're going to have 1 REI as opposed to a limit break 3 Kilo. However, like I said, you can buy Kilo spare body from the mileage shop that I showed you guys earlier. So that could be an option for you guys. I'm just letting you guys know the pros and cons. So it's something that you gotta think yourself as a player, because right now there's no other option to obtain REI. I'm letting you guys know she's pretty much a limited character if you think about it, right? And if you don't get her, you just get Kilo, you get a limit break 3 Kilo. You may never get REI again. I don't know if she will ever come back next year, or you might have to wait like next year. Maybe they'll introduce a selector similar to this, but then maybe they're going to introduce one more character, right? So it's something that you have to consider. Hopefully with this knowledge, you guys are aware of, you know, if you want to pick REI or not. For me personally, I do think that getting one copy of REI is going to be worth it, just in case, right? It's like for collection, and also you never know, like maybe there are some characters in the future that can enable her. Now the truth is REI is not that strong, but she is a defender that can taunt on burst 1. So she is still kind of useful in that regards, right? You still have about, you know, 20 days to think this through. So yeah, that's pretty much the stuff that I want to mention. Make sure you guys are doing every single thing in the event. Alright, you can play the story, enjoy it while you still can. I think for new players, you might not understand the story as much, but they do have a mini game, a tower defense mini game. That is pretty fun. Alright, so far I've been enjoying a little bit of this. You do get plenty of cool stuff for each of the stage that you beat, right? So if you guys are not aware, every single stage gives you a little bit of rewards. I know there was some that gives me the advanced recruit vouchers as well that you can opt in. Also, if you guys are having difficulty, make sure you guys upgrade some of these. As you can see, right, there's plenty of these options that you can use to upgrade using these mats. Which is something that I found out later on. So you can basically use this to improve your tower and, you know, just focus on one specific thing. I guess you should have enough currency to upgrade everything moving forward. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. And again, let me know if you guys are skipping REI or are you guys planning to get her. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.